of scrap metal.
Don't tell him that. 7.5 acres, C&D.
If you've watched Houston television, I don't need to tell you who this guy is.
Dikembe, you got scrap?
Hey, you got $2 bill.
I'll pay $2 bills for all your scrap metal needs.
Dennis Lavage has turned twisted metal into a Houston institution, the scrap dealer that pays in $2 bills.
We sell our metal to
We've even watched his children literally grow up in front of our eyes. And in 40 years, the folks in C&D Scrap Metal have never been accused by a law enforcement agency of knowingly accepting stolen scrap metal. In fact, it's the scrap dealers' reporting of transactions that give cops the tips they need to bust the real crooks.
I've recovered one load, $250,000 worth of material stolen. I've called HPD, refused to buy material that I felt was stolen.
But by January 2016, the relationship with HPD had turned ugly. Dennis Lavage even filed an internal affairs complaint for the first time in his life, complaining this police sergeant, Jesse Fight, was harassing his business. Just 2 months later, this. Police officers arrest Lavage for failing to report a number of scrap metal deals to the state of Texas. We have exclusive video of the arrest.
I could have done without this being done in front of my employees. I wasn't going to run. I've never been arrested in my life. Not bad for 61.
The criminal complaint is signed by the very cop Denny Lavage had been complaining about, Sergeant Jesse Fight. A coincidence or payback? Did the Harris County DA's office even know about the IAD complaint? Did prosecutors bother to ask a simple question? What was the evidence Houston scrap king Dennis Lavage was trying to pull a fast one after decades of honest business? Think about it. We all know that crooks like to steal metal to make a quick buck. It's all over the news.
Metal thefts are on their way down, and Houston police want to keep it that way.
But that's why scrap dealers like the folks at C&D are saddled with a paperwork nightmare, documenting every single time they buy a piece of metal, no matter how small.
We do 15 steps. We do 2 thumbprints, 2 signatures, pictures of everything that was sold, make, model, color, year of their vehicle, picture of who got the money, who paid the money. Everything that is required is sent to leads online.
So the only way Lavage could secretly try to hide some stolen metal to sell is to simply not report it. Here's the punchline. Scrap dealers are supposed to report their transactions to both the DPS and the city of Houston. So you know how this crack squad of 5 Houston cops found out that Lavage didn't tell the DPS something? They looked at their own records. He had reported the very same transactions to them. Really? So they dirty the reputation of a guy in business for 40 years, a household name, for what was clearly an administrative mistake? By the way, none of the material was even considered stolen. Give me a break.
I had nothing to do with anything stolen.
Look, I've known Denny Lavage since junior high school. He's a hoot. Little rough around the edges sometimes, but that's sort of like me. But he's no crook. It's time the District Attorney Kim Ogg launch an investigation to find out why this honest business guy was charged with a crime in the first place. Mayor Turner himself acknowledged Denny Lavage's IAD complaint in January of 2016. The result? A short letter from HPD saying his IAD complaint was unfounded. What a surprise.